Peace. I'd like to welcome you guys to another video. This time, this video is why you should check your credit report every 3 to 4 months. Now, what I'm going to go over in this video for you guys to understand the importance on knowing what's going on your credit report, right? A lot of people tend to shy away from credit because they're scared, they lack the knowledge, so it intimidates them. You know, and understandably so, because you don't know how to approach it. I get it. So what do? Seek knowledge. You get that knowledge, and it'll alleviate all of these anxieties. You not sitting here and approaching your credit report. You know, a lot of people tend to turn a purposeful blind eye, you know, because they don't understand or don't look to get the knowledge so they can learn how to deal with their credit report. You know, but let me jump into the topic at hand. Now, the reason why you should check there's many reasons. I'm going to give you 4 reasons today. Now, the first reason why you should check your credit report is to make sure, every 3 to 4 months, is to make sure that your information is accurate. Now, the information reported can be your general information. You know, oh man, that look crazy right there. But your general information like name, you know, address, you know, stuff like that. Your pedigree stuff. Now, the thing is this: debt is attached to you by address, not, you know, through credit, not by your social or anything like that. It's attached by address. So that's why you have to make sure your information is correct. Because you can have something that's reporting negative with your name, but an incorrect address, somewhere you've never stayed before. Or it could be your address or your name, your name spelled, or a name that's like yours is spelled similar or whatever, or your name just spelled a different way and a different address, you know, or the same address. It could be somebody else that was in the house. Or if it was a father and a son, you have a junior. It may be your son's dead or the father's dead. And so in order for you to understand what's going on the report, you have to look at the pedigree information and see what's what. Is that name correct? Is that address correct? Is everything on there correct? Is it reporting, are the negative reports, are they actually legitimate reports? Or is it things that you can dispute? Because that is another reason why we sit there and we make sure that the general information, our pedigree information, is, you know, correct. Because, for instance, I'll give you another reason. Let's say you paid a bill off, you know, last year. However, you haven't been checking your credit report. So the same company is reporting the bill as unpaid now. So they've been reporting. So each time that they report this negatively on your report, you take a hit and your score goes down more and more and more. So the lower your score goes, the more expensive things are for you. So it's cheaper to have good credit. The better your credit is, the less expensive things are. One reason why? Because you're less of a risk. So to any lender. So you have to put out less of a down payment, if any at all. You know, you have lower interest rates. So if you do decide to get a loan and borrow money, it's going to cost you a lot less than somebody with bad credit. You know, and which is why you have all these zero down programs, or you may see on a car dealership, you know, and they're talking about, if you breathe, we can get you in the car. Good credit, bad credit, whatever. Because it's more profitable for them, for any lender, when you have bad credit, right? So bad credit doesn't work in your favor. So now we have to sit there and, like I said, let's get back to checking the report. Make sure the pedigree information is correct. Also, we have to know what's going on in the report for sake of identity theft. Somebody may have sit here and steal your identity and is, you know, doing all kind of credit card fraud out there in the streets, and it's coming back, charging stuff, and it's coming back on your report. It's by the time you realize that you've accumulated, debt that's not yours. That's truthfully not yours. So you have to know what's going on. And then that's a whole situation in itself in order to get these things removed off your report. So better to be proactive than reactive. Understand? You have to be proactive in your own endeavors to deal with your finances and anything in your life. Now, the third one is we also want to protect our score, right? So if you want to get to this 800 credit score right here, so you can get the house you want with the cheap interest rate, the car you want with no money down or little money down, and a super cheap interest rate, boom, we want to get to that 600. But if you at 800, but let's say you're at 650, even if you're at 650, you still don't want to take a hit because this is the goal right here. We're not going to sit here and hold the mentality of, oh man, my score is low anyway, so it ain't if I take a hit. No, it doesn't work like that. You do not get better by going backwards. So you have to go forwards. So what you do is you do what's necessary to take you there. Make sure the information reported on your credit report is accurate. Make sure there's nothing that's reporting negative that doesn't need to be there. If you do have something reporting negative, then you need to address the issue so you can get it off of there. Also, we need to know what's going on in case of identity theft. We don't want to run into that problem. We want to be proactive with our financial responsibilities and our financial life, right? Also, we also want to protect, like I said, protect the score, because the objective is to get here, to keep going up. So we need to do these things, protect the score. So, in conclusion, all of these things will help us, coupled with other things like making your payments on time, stuff like that. But we're talking about the credit report, because once you fix the report, your score automatically goes up, right? The credit score and the credit report work together, but at different capacities, all right? So you need to have your credit report in order as well as your credit score up, all right? So this is just 4 reasons I just gave you guys to sit here and check your credit report every 3 to 4 months. Now, if you guys may want to know, you can what websites to check. I have no affiliation with these websites, but you can check www.creditchecktotal.com, right? And there's a host of other sites you can get. Credit Check Total. You can also, if you want, you can contact the 3 credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You're entitled to a free credit report every year. So you can contact all 3 companies. They'll give you a free credit report, and you can go over your credit report and see what you need to do. If you don't understand it, please find someone who does and let them help you out, but also make it your business to understand what's going on that report. All right?